Right, Mr. Smith, what I'm going to do now is, just before I go and get all the numbers, I'll go and speak to my sales manager, as I said. We'll sit down, we'll have a discussion, we'll go through everything together. I just want to spend a couple of minutes just explaining a facility that we offer called asset protection. It's been developed specifically by Fiat for Fiat customers, and what it's designed to do is protect your vehicle moving forward against the eventuality that it's subject to a total loss claim. It'll take me a couple of minutes to run through it, and then you can make an informed decision whether you think it's right for you. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Perfect. Okay. What I'll do is I'll use an example purchase price of £12,000. I know the car we're looking at today is slightly more expensive, but we'll just sort of stick to a round number. In the eventuality that your car is subject to a total loss claim over the next few years, your insurance company will offer you an amount of money. That amount of money they refer to as a market value. Now, your insurance company are the only people that have got any control over that figure. Unfortunately, us as a supplying dealer, Fiat as a manufacturer, and you as a customer have got no influence over what that figure might be. And what I want to do is just use this diagram just to explain to you in detail what could happen and basically what we could do to protect you from that financial exposure. If in year one you're in a situation and you're paying £12,000 for the car and your insurance company said the car was a total loss claim, they could offer you £10,000. In year two that figure could be 8, and in year 3 that figure could be as little as £6,000. And what you're probably thinking, and I don't blame you, is that that's 50% of the car's original value, and you're absolutely right. But again, this is a market value paid by your insurance company, and we're not talking about depreciation. However, all cars do depreciate, that's a given, regardless of how you fund them, and this is what we call a natural curve of depreciation. Now, we can't manage and we can't control depreciation, but one thing we can do is protect you from financial exposure. If you were in a situation in year 3 where your car was subject to a total loss claim, that area of financial exposure will be the difference between what your insurance company are prepared to pay out, in this situation £6,000, and what you originally paid for the vehicle, which is 12. So that leaves you a deficit of 6. What would happen in that situation is you basically get 2 cheques. You'll get one from your insurance company for £6,000 and you'll get one from Fiat Asset Protection. The asset protection will kick in, it will take you back up to your original invoice price for the vehicle, and it will eliminate that financial exposure. Now, just out of interest, have you had a quote yet? Have you got an idea of what it would cost you to insure this car?
Around £500.
About £500, okay, so about £500 in year 1. About in year 2, similar amount?
Can't imagine it'll change.
Yeah, that's okay. Doesn't tend to go down, does it, insurance, unfortunately?
Never.
So what we're looking at, in total, in reality, is about £1,500 over 3 years. Okay. The reason I ask you that is, I don't know if you've ever looked at it this way, but I find this quite interesting, that you pay £500 for your premium in year 1, it's on a brand new car. You're paying £500 in year 2, and we're saying the car could be worth £8,000. In year 3, you're still paying £500, if not more, for your insurance premium on a 3-year-old car. In the eyes of your insurance company, it's worth 50% of its original value. How can that be right? Their area of financial liability is reducing at exactly the same rate your car depreciates. It follows that same curve. That never reflects in this premium. This is a decreasing level of cover, and this, luckily, is an increasing level of cover, so it counteracts. Whatever the difference is between what you've paid for it and your insurance company say it's worth, Fiat are going to take care of the difference. Now, with your insurance, do you pay for that monthly, or do you pay for that in one go?
Normally just do it annually, but can do it monthly.
Right, okay.
As much.
The only reason I ask that is because we're looking at finance today, we're looking at obviously a Fiat finance agreement. What we can do is offer you exactly the same level of flexibility that your insurance company would have offered you when you bought your insurance. The difference is we won't charge you a set-up fee. There's none of this 10 to 15% to set it up, and we won't charge you a huge rate of APR for the short-term loan. What we can actually do with this is, because it's Fiat's facility and it's Fiat's finance, is we can add it naturally across your agreement, spread it across your monthly payment, and what you're going to be looking at is about £10 to £12 a month. To completely protect yourself against financial exposure, you're looking at £2 to £3 a week. The other key benefits, just before we wrap it up, is you get £250 towards your excess if you made a claim. Okay? It will cover you for £1,500 of dealer fit manufacturer approved accessories, so anything that's got a genuine Fiat part number will be covered. You can cancel this policy at any time, so moving forward, if you decided that you had a change of heart, your situation or your circumstances change, you can cancel it at any time. If you did that, you'll get a pro rata refund. It's done on a very transparent calculation. You'll get a refund of any difference or any balance that's due. We'll also pay you £100 towards your road fund licence, so we'll give you a contribution towards that. So not only would you get this £6,000 back, but you'd also get an additional £350 back for those other 2 options. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get all the information now so we can sit and we can have a discussion regarding the car. And what I'll do is I will show you the option of what this will cost you monthly, and then you can make an informed decision whether you think it's right for you. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll run and get the numbers now. We can sit down and have a chat. Lovely.